Hi. I know it's a bit early, so we're going to hang on for people for 7. But in the meantime, thought I'd come on and do some breathing and things. Hi. I don't know what's showing on the live as the heading, but anyway, it might not be the right one, I think. It's the one I scheduled. So if anyone's on here and don't know what we're doing on here, we're going to be doing like a 30-day thing to help people, to raise their frequency, to retrain the mind, the thoughts, so you can get back your, let's say, low self-esteem is another thing we're going to work on. Self-love, self-esteem, self-worth, our worthiness. Possibly maybe getting once a week as well, a guest on as well after these lives. But it's basically committing ourselves, this is what we're going to be doing, to doing affirmations and whatever we can to get our frequency the highest, our mood, our mind calm, our thoughts, everything on a high frequency. So we are controlling our reality or manifesting. It's not happening to us. So we're not going to bring any more negative, say, attraction, law of attraction or karma or whatever. So this is the whole idea. Okay. I don't know if I'm early or not. I'm not sure what the time is. Let me check. It's a good point. I better check. So I said I'd be on at 7. And then we can start with breathing, and then we'll start with just the run through it. But we're going to do it every day. And if you do this practice every day, and you get into a routine, it's changing. Even if you've got a negative pattern, you're getting into you can change your pattern. You're going to get into a positive routine, positive, like affirmations every day, meditation, gratitudes. All right. And we're going to cut all the negative out, all the shit, media, news, no news whatsoever. You don't need it. Trust me, your life will carry on and you won't even notice. You won't notice. You don't need it. Nothing will change because you're going to be controlling and manifesting and attracting good things to you, not negative things to you. See? There we are. Let me just check the time. Hang on. Check my phone. Let's have a look. Where are we? There we are. 7 o'clock. Bingo. Right. Can leave that on. So that's basically what's happening. And most people don't realize that this is what they're doing. So you have good things, bad things, and because you've got a mix of shit going on in your mind, your vibration, your emotions, because you're taking in from the external, you're watching the news or the truth movement or whatever you're watching. And you're taking on those beliefs and those things as yours, and then they happen to you, and you don't want all those things to happen to you. So we're going to learn to control our thoughts, our mind, and our reality, basically. How's that? That's what we're going to do. To manage and control, have more control over our reality. And not attract any more negative things or karma to ourselves. Okay, that's the point. Anybody wanting to join? I'm going to run through it so you get an idea of all the points today. And then we're going to do every day. We're going to be strict about the practice, because if you want to help yourself, you've got to make the effort, though, people. All right. So for anyone that's really battling in a very dark, negative place, yes, you can get out of it, but it takes work, and it's slow. All right. And I'll give you all the pointers, the best help you can get, and the best thing you can do for yourself. All right. So let's get onto some breathing first. All right. Anyone joining us? Let's get the nervous system to be relaxed and the mind relaxed, and we start. You should do this with anything. To calm yourself down, we're going to start with breathing, all right? So let's start, people. Ready? Sit comfortably wherever you are. You don't have to be in a, meditation position. You can sit in a chair, wherever you are, just be comfortable. Okay, we're going to stay from your belly. You're going to, so you're putting air into your, as most people don't, we breathe actually back to front. So our stomach falls up, everything just falls up with air, right? Oxygen. We're going to start taking deep breaths in. Out through the mouth, into the nose. And you're going to feel this. You must learn. I don't know if anyone's knows. If you have no clue what you're doing, well, I don't know. So this is a problem. You don't know the level of who I'm talking to here. But we're going to go through enough to cover for everybody. And you've got to do your own homework as well, all right, people? And I'll put links under the videos to help people to find things as well, all right? So do breathing, right? Breathe in. And if you want to visualize, you can visualize all that dark, dense energy, stress, whatever it is, leaving the body. As you breathe out, just feel it dropping right down through the body, right out to the bottom. Gone. Visualize it however you want, but visualize it and feel it leaving the whole body so you relax, okay? Breathe in. You can visualize it as light coming down as well. All right, ready? Lovely. Okay, now you've calmed the nerves, the mind, the whole thing, all right? Okay, 1 minute. We're going to just say a little, give me a minute. Raise the frequency and vibration. Lift up your frequency and vibration. You intentionally do that. All right, people, we're going to start. Some I don't know what you know and what you don't know. So I'm going to run through. This is the first one, so I'm just going to go run through the basics, okay, from top to bottom. Because some people do, but they don't want to admit it. And if we don't admit it and fix the beginning, we're not going to really get anywhere either. So a lot of our problem is, hi, hello. Thank you. Yes, I'm channeling at the moment as well. I've asked for divine guidance and help. So that'll talk through me, all right? All right. So what we got to do is also be honest and face the fact. Any shit you've had in your life, if you've gone through a bad time, you are in a bad place because of trauma, because of it's karma, all right? We've got to accept whatever happened to us. Nothing happens by accident, all right? So it's karma and things we attracted to ourselves. We've got to fully accept everything that happened to us was no accident. All right, we drew it to ourselves. We are not victims. A lot of people don't want to be because some of the things they experience are really bad. So if it was really bad, we had that karma, whatever we did in the past life to those people or another time, it came back to us because it's the end of the karmic cycle, the end of Kali Yoga. So if you had a really bad time this lifetime, it's karma. All right, and this is what we want to do, is stop attracting any more to us. But we want to fully accept all our lives. Every past life, everything that's happened to us, we cannot hate it, we cannot judge it, we cannot blame. This is where I say, just start on a clean slate. If you want to get out of the mess, I'm giving you the key points here. Full acceptance of everything that happened, okay? Full acceptance. You got to own up to it. Whatever happened, it is for the highest and greatest good. It was a lesson and it was karma. All right. So we must have done something to those people to get that to ourselves. So there we are. So we got to fully accept. We cannot hate anything, any of our past lives. Any of you have seen your past lives. You cannot basically disown any part of you, because it made you, because you're eternal, it made you the being who you are now. It's part of your evolution. It's part of your, so you could evolve and grow, okay? So you cannot hate anything that happened to you, bad or good, because it is part of your growth, part of your learning or karma, whatever it is. We have to accept it, make peace with it, forgive everybody. That's a very important thing, and I've got a video on my YouTube about forgiveness and the importance of forgiveness. Step 1, forgive. Accept everything that's happened to you. Now, to get yourself out of it, you have to forgive yourself. This is a massive thing. Now, most humans, depending on the West, if they've gone up with that doctrine, they think, oh no, you're sinning, you can't forgive yourself, you've got to be forgiven, right? So then you can ask. But what I'm going to tell you, full acceptance, do not hate, do not judge, oh, I hate this, I don't like that, my past life, this was bad, even this life. You cannot complain about this life. I wish that hadn't happened, I wish this had done, I should have done that better. Fully accept your entire life and lives, everything that's happened to you. Own up to it. Well, if you had a bad one, you must have done something really bad in your past life. All right. And this shit came back to bite you, and I can talk from experience. All right. A lot of it is also patterns we've had as beings through many lives, which I saw. All right. So there's one. We got to accept it, not judge it, not hate it. Now, if you haven't started, you can do that. And if you're really battling, you can ask for help, because it is there, but you have to mean it. The trick here is intent. So you've got to completely ask for pure intent, for you forgiving everybody that's ever harmed you and done you wrong. You completely forgive them, and you've got to mean it. You can visualize it. Everyone works through that. So this is the part we got to do. We got to forgive them, forgive ourselves. If you still got that hang up in the beginning, ask for forgiveness. You can ask Source, because basically all of us, Source is a collective consciousness of everybody, physical and non-physical. That's Source. That's your higher self that you tap into, Source. So yes, because you're asking forgiveness for all those you've harmed. Personally, whatever. So you've got to go through a process. You can't ditch and, cut here and there. That's part of the spiritual process of you on. All right. We've got to own up. We've got to take responsibility for whatever happened to us and, ourselves, whatever. But now to get out of the mess, I don't know where you are. To get out of the mess, start with that. Ask for help. It is there. And I mean it. You can get on your knees. You can ask Source and the universe and your guides. When you are having a bad time, so many people forget to ask every night, whatever. Like you're having a bad problem now. You're having a thing you need to clear with. Whatever you're battling with, day to day, whatever it is. In the beginning, you need a lot of help. So ask for help. If you fry it and all these things, I'm going to go through the basics because I don't have a clue on you. So at night, if you when you first wake up, you're having problems, you haven't worked through your shadows, you've got a lot of things you are facing, dark things, because you've drawn them to you, you fear, you attract them, you're on a low frequency and vibration, so you're having negative experiences, negative entities, attack, whatever. Your frequency and vibration is too low. You are thinking about them. You are fearing them. You haven't, realized nothing has power over you, for one. So that's why you have the angels. You can call them in, and they will happily put you visualize how you want while you sleep, so you feel safe and protected and comfort. So you can ask for that comfort and love and protection while you sleep, whatever. That's what they're here for. You have your guides. You have Source. Ask for help. Say, please help me heal. Please help me, please forgive me. Please let me, whatever. You will be guided, I promise you. Now, second two, because I don't know who I'm talking to here. An advantage is to those that are doing transcendental meditation. A massive advantage for us that do this. Because it automatically seems to go by itself. All right? It automatically seems to run by itself. So once you've activated your Kundalini and you connected, it's like you're guided. Your process and the healing and everything comes comes to you, through you, you've got to go through it. It's like, it just happens. It just kind of cruises along. And then you are able to see, because once you've done that, you get your abilities. And as you practice more and more, your psychic abilities, your telling, all those things come on, and you're able to see things. And that. So that helps. So it is a huge help for those of us doing this. And you can't say you can't do it. Anyone can do it. You just got to learn to quieten the mind and get the right guidance how to do it. There's it. Anybody can do it. It is simple. All right. So those are the ones. The next thing is you got to obviously manage yourself. So you can't just do all this and the prayers and I want and manifest. And if you're not watching your diet and you're not getting the sleep, it's a balance, right? Because the body is the one that holds the frequency, the higher frequency to wherever you want to get, right? The body is the vessel with the third eye, where you're able to communicate and see the angels, other beings, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is, right? Realms, this and that. That is done through the third eye, through the pineal gland, okay? Which anyone knows now you can activate. There's so much out there, you can find it. So the body you need to look after, all right? Because it's energy. Basically, those of us that will get to them on the higher level, we know there isn't actually a body. So it's energy, it's consciousness, but it's streamed through. The game you're playing is human. So it's streamed through these perceptions, so you're able to perceive things like you are all around you, right? The physical, let's say, the realm. You're not when you're in a body. So you're playing the game of you have a body. So now while you have this body in this game, you need to take care of it. So you're going to have to watch it, you know, the normal things. You've got to all organic, very clean water, eat properly, healthily, you know what I mean? Exercise, yoga, qigong, all those things. I'm going to link this is for people that are battling. I'm going to link for people that are battling some qigong, tai chi to do you can do it every day. It's very mild and very easy. And that's going to help you when you're in a stressed, anxiety, negative, whatever, you know. It's going to help you calm, okay? Because you've got to calm the mind and the nervous system big time when you've got anxiety, stress, and things like that. So this will help you. But it will not do anything if you haven't fixed your diet, because your microbiome, your gut, is massively key to this. So you have to fix your gut. All the gut bacteria, all the microbiome is going to be balanced. Otherwise, no nutrients, no vitamins, nothing's absorbed. So your health is key. You need to educate yourself on your health, all right? So those are ones. Body, you've got to exercise, eat, sleep, and this. And I'm going to, anyway. But these things will help you. This is why I say, if you start the Transcendental Meditation, you ask. Ask for help. Everybody, most of the people following me now on the spiritual path have started it. That's what they're there for. People forget to ask them. Ask them. If you're battling, ask your guides. I want clarity. I want guidance. Please help me, whatever it is. See. There we are. Ask for help, okay? There we are. All right. So we're going to start. For those that know what they're doing, right? Pen and paper. And I'm going to link things under. I'm going to put this video when it's finished on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to put links under there, very useful links. I have shared some before on my TikTok page, but I'll link them under there for people. Just again, if they're doing it. But there is one already, people that want to learn how to do Transcendental Meditation, or whatever it is. Okay, Transcendental Meditation, sorry. Oh, so sweet. Transcendental Meditation. All right. Dear, dear, dear. All right, people. Lovely. Place. Right, you can go to my YouTube channel and you will see a video, all the benefits of Transcendental Meditation. And under there are links for you, for music to use, a guided, a really word-by-word guide how to do it. And it's so simple and so easy. If you follow the steps, you will easily do it. And you've got to be patient, because people think they can just do it once and poof. So music, what I do in the beginning, if you're trying to do this and you're meditating, but you're not being able to get, if you're having any thoughts going on when you're meditating, you haven't transcended the mind at all, because there should be not a thought, nothing. I mean, you go completely. So what you can do is listen. I've shared one or two under that video, the links I've shared for sound, for things to listen to. That's the best, because your mind has to have something to focus on. That's what people think. They think they can just sit there and then the mind will be quiet and everything's going to go happily. Okay. And it doesn't, because the mind won't. You've got to give it something to focus on. That's why you either focus, you can visualize a diamond here, a clear white bright light, or a diamond, or a door, or that sound really helps, because it vibrates and it will get you into. So I've shared a very good meditation video you can use for the first month or two at least, and you'll get used to it. Just keep it up and practice, you'll get there. All right. Okay. So there we are. I hope you guys have got paper and pen, because what you need to do is decide what you want to be. Yeah. What you want to be, all right? Now, we all know, as it tells you, if you want something, you've got to be it. You have to hold that frequency and vibration. Now, I've tried all these things. I listened to Abraham Hicks and all that manifestation. What people do, I noticed, and I did the same mistake. When I came across Abraham Hicks, and understanding law of attraction, we understand all of this, so we knew that on a spiritual level, you know all that. So it was easy to get. But what we do then is focus on trying to manifest something deliberately, which means it's like the positive thinking, same thing. You know, making a board and saying it, that's not going to happen. We are doing. It's a doing that stops it. Because we're trying to do something to get something. That doesn't work. And I've experienced it always, and I can tell you what really works is when you if you just stay in the now moment. So and I'm going to teach you now, if you be all these things, program the mind and things so you become this. You are happy, you are peace, you are all these things. You radiate it, especially when you're doing this transcendental meditation, because you can raise your frequency and vibration. You have the, much better connection and help, all right? Massively. It gives you a bonus, right? So if you got that right already, you know about that. You know all these things, coffee, a lot of things will alcohol, a lot of things will lower your frequency and vibration. Those on the spiritual path, you've got to do your own homework to figure that one out. Enough sleep, eat properly, exercise, get out in nature every day, get grounded, massively helps. Okay, you've got to do those things. There's no shortcuts here. So every day you've got to be out and walk. You've got to eat properly. It's up to you whether you do, I can give you ones to calm the mind, Tai Chi exercise, or yoga before you meditate. Okay, we're going to get paper and pen. We're going to decide what we want to be. Very important. And there's a lot of things, okay? So I wrote some down here. Examples. Light. Okay, most people say light, but they misunderstand it, So I wouldn't. So unconditional love or love. Now remember, these things, we're going to do this every day. You will feel this. I'm not joking. You do this every single day, what I'm going to be telling you. You will feel this every day, because what you're doing is building up your frequency and vibration and vortex, that you will become that. Okay, the mind gets used to thinking, the saying, the feeling, the emotion, the frequency. You will feel those. So you will basically feel like love every day, happy, peace. Literally, I'm not going to say, you're going to be walking around in that feeling, those emotions and energies every day, all right? All right, so unconditional love or love, obviously, I'm going to give you examples, but people forget. Peace, calm, harmony, balance, joy, happiness, all these things, you've got to decide what you want to be, all right? You can make it as long as you want, but I found it can get a bit too, the main things, Source, the creator of all, energy is unconditional love. Okay, that's the highest frequency. That's what it is when you leave the body. Is pure love, pure unconditional. It's bliss. Anybody knows that's been in that, transcended that, is bliss. I mean, you walk around, so yeah, bliss, unconditional love, compassion, kindness. So you got to decide, all right? So then you're going to say, because remember, what you say, I am, is what you be. So you will make your list. So wisdom is a good one. People that want clarity, they want wisdom, guidance. You see, I am divinely guided. I am blessed. Gratitude is a good one to do. Okay, gratitude is a good one to do. I'm sorry people, but I'm not going to read comments. You can wait until afterwards, okay? You can ask questions. And it's too sweet. All right. So those things you're going to have to make a list, and you're going to make a list. Anyone that's in a dumps, you've got to do every day. You've got to do gratitude every day. All right. Like Abraham says as well, that really works. And you will see your frequency change. So you've got to, I don't care where you are, you've got to find, and when you do, you'll be surprised. You've got to find things to be thankful for. And you're going to be thankful for them every day. So you can go through and have a look at it. I'm thankful for my home. I'm thankful for the view. I'm thankful for my food, right? Every day. And when you eat as well, you can send energy and blessings and thank the food, thank Gaia, thank da 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 da. Okay, so when you eat, it helps a lot. It picks up the frequency of your food. It'll help and all. Okay, so don't watch TV or anything while you're eating. Cut that nonsense out, because it's also a good time to be quiet. Do it well. And we're going to say thank you for this abundance, beautiful food. Okay, so thank you for my food, warmth, water, clothes. I don't know, whatever you have, home. That's your fundamentals, people. You've always got food, water, home or bedding, a place to stay, warmth, dry, whatever, water, my view, nature, Gaia, my happiness, my friendship, children, whatever makes you happy. Find it. What makes you happy? All right. So you're going to think, and when you go walking every day as well, you're going to think of things. So these are daily rituals you've got to do, right? And that if you want to change your life and flip it and become these things, it takes the effort, but you've got to do it every day, and you will start feeling it. And you can actually say the word, and your energy, you will notice that your energy will change. Okay, and you'll say, I am calm. I am calm. I am calm. And you'll feel that calmness move through your body. See? So this is why we're doing this. Okay, so you're going to make those things, right? So you're going to sit down when you wake up. Very important. Homework. Anyone that we're going to go through, I'm going through this, and then we can do our clearing. I'll help people. A lot of people are having battle with self-worth. Okay, we're going to do it. Don't worry. We'll do meditations for healing and clearing and stuff as well, just to help some people. All right. There we are. Okay. So, as she says, what I found, and I'm saying this because I've practiced, right? So I'm going to give you tips that help really a lot. Intention. If you set your intent before you do something, it makes a huge difference. So to manage the day in the beginning, you're going to set your intent. Now, if you've got a lot of negativity, if you're already in a dark place and you've been thinking negative thoughts, and it takes you a while to get out of that pattern, because you've already got a very negative point of attraction or energy. So it doesn't just go overnight. So you're going to have to be patient, and every day you'll find you'll get better, 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 better. But if you've been for a while negative and never your mind's used to negative hate, whatever it is, or moaning or complaining, well, you've built up quite a big thing. It doesn't just go away overnight, but you will find it will change. All right? Okay. There we are. So, all right, people. So there we are. First thing you're going to do, I'm going to give you a tip which works really well. Before you go to sleep at night, make sure you're not too tired, and you're not sitting on bloody social media all night, because then you'll be like tossing and turning. So before you go to sleep, not leave it to the last minute, half an hour before you go to sleep, set the intent of what you want your day to be tomorrow. Whether it's you want to have tomorrow, let's say, tomorrow I'm going to be... It's going to be peaceful. I'm going to feel... You don't say I want. I'm going to. Tomorrow I'm going to feel peaceful, such peace and calm. I'm going to be happy. Whatever it is. Okay, I'm serious. You watch it. It works. Really. Set your intention. So you're thinking already tomorrow, and you're planning what you want tomorrow to be. And watch it. It works. You don't do it and watch how your day goes. Not as well. So it's so important to get that, as Abraham says, segment intending. Really do it. Absolutely do it. And especially in the beginning, to help you get out of your negativity. So set your intent. You're going to say your gratitudes, remember, before you go to sleep. Thank you for the wonderful day, whatever time you want to do after dinner, by the window, wherever. You're going to say, thank you for the fantastic day, for my walk, for my food, for the plant, the tree, the nice, this, it was nice to me, whatever. You're going to come into gratitude. You're going to thank him for the day. Okay. Thank you for my protection, for my guidance. Okay, whatever. All right. For the love, for the support, whatever it is. You're going to find reasons. Gratitude. Then I'm going to say, tomorrow, because whatever your plans are, I'm going to feel calm. I'm going to feel peace. I'm going to be happy. Or my mind is, I'm going to be very mindful. My mind's going to be quiet. Meditation's easy. You've got to remember, you've got to say what you want to happen, not what you don't. There's no don't want, I can't, I don't. It's going to be. So meditation is going to be easy for me. I'm going to get connected. My mind's going to be quiet. So you already preempting. Whatever you want, do this, people. It was going to make such a difference in your life. So whatever you're battling with, it's going to be easy to meditate. I'm going to find it easy. It's going to be calm. I'm going to be relaxed tomorrow. I'm going to, there we are. Say what you want. All right. Now, when you're really battling, you ask, as I say, ask for assistance. You can ask your guides as well. Can you please help me tomorrow to make sure, whatever. If you feel you need to, okay? Ask for that. And if there's something like healing and clearing to do, right? Let's block, whatever, something's off. You make a very clear thing before you go to sleep. Call in your higher self and your guides, all your guides, and say, please show me very clearly tomorrow what it is I need to release, heal, or let go that no longer serves me, that's not for my highest good. There's a lot of things that we don't realize, right? That we forget about, especially in this movement. Thought patterns. Ooh. Because we're just coming out of this whole third dimensional, into a higher consciousness. So everything was negative. Oh, the government's this and they. So if you think about it, and there's thousands, negative. Everything's negative. Oh, the trains are slow, the people are this, the blah, blah, blah. That's a negative thought pattern. It's a negative belief. If anything is negative, that's what will stay. Because you are saying, oh, well, it's always so that's what you're going to get, a corrupt government, bad people, unfriendly people. No, people are kind and friendly. Segment intend every bloody day. So make a note of it, write down. Before you go to sleep, you are going to do that. You're going to plan your day, what you want and how you want to feel tomorrow. Do that. When you wake up, the first thing, because the mind, you've got to train it. If you're not doing transcendental meditation, it's going to be a lot harder for you because your mind is not used to being quiet, all right? So you do mindfulness, whatever you want, okay? So there we are. All right. People, guys listening here, Anne or whatever, and Andrew, don't worry, my dear, because remember, everyone's connected. We're in a game. No one remembers who they are when they're here. So it doesn't matter. You don't need to defend anybody. See, I don't. So it's okay. I don't need anyone. Don't think you have to tell anybody, defend anybody. Resistance. What you resist persists. Love all. Unconditional love. You see, that's just where they are. Everybody, we have to accept everybody where they are. No judgment, because it's a choice. That's their choice. See, there is no judgment. Unconditional love. Love thy, remember, as you do me. We don't judge. Okay, nobody, all right. So, first tip. Please, people. All right. Remember, for those struggling, call on source, angels, guides, please help me. And when you really mean it and you're making an effort, by the way, don't think you can't, I'm just going to do it and I'm not going to eat properly and no. They're not here to do everything for you and you've got to make an effort for yourself. When you are trying, I believe me, that help will be there. And you mean it. I promise you they're there for you. They will help you. So segment intend the night before you go to sleep, okay? Tomorrow I'm going to feel happy. I'm going to have a wonderful day. Everyone I meet is going to be friendly and kind and helpful. It bloody works. All right. When you wake up, the first thing you do, which is now, you got to watch the mind. Because I promise you, just watch yourself. Take it. Try and Make a point now. This is the exercise we're going to do. In the next 30 days, you are going to be conscious of your thoughts. You're going to be aware, because you're so used to being, just your mind just goes and thinking, and you're not even aware it's thinking. When you open your eyes, your mind is going to really want to start. And you'll start randomly normally thinks about what you thought yesterday, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says. So anyone that's a newbie, Dr. Joe Dispenza does it from a scientific point, and the mind explains it, and it's pretty much right. This is why people, when they get into a dark negative pattern, it's hard to break it, because they're already been practicing it. And this is why I'm doing this. You've got to unpractice it. And if you keep doing this, you reprogram the mind, body, hormone, whatever you want to say, hormones, consciousness. But all it is actually is that your brain and your frequency, you're tapping into the collective consciousness. Us as beings playing human is a collective consciousness. All those, as I even shared a video, which actually Eckhart Tolle talks about. Very true. This is what's happening. Every flippant thought, and you can ask anyone, ask your guides to verify this. Ask the angels, they'll tell you the same thing. Every thought out there, even the ones you don't want anyone to know, well, it's in the astral people. So actually, your mind, what you think is your thoughts, they're not. You are picking it up on all the shite that's out there. And the things that you've thought yesterday, that you're in the habit of, that's in your vortex, that you're in habit of thinking. So we want to get out, we want to put things in there, that thoughts and say, into the vortex, or that you want to think, right? So this is why we're doing this. This is why you're going to do the affirmation. So at night, segment intend. When you wake up, try to keep quiet, distract yourself. Go and sit and have your drink, your tea, your water, your coffee, your juice, whatever, at the window where there's a view, or where your meditation spot is, wherever you are. I don't know your place. So you're having it in quiet, and you're going to say thanks. So you're going to wake up quietly, no checking phone. This is a bad habit. Do not put the phone and Wi-Fi on first thing in the morning. Let your mind, because then you're training your mind as well to start being busy straight away. And then your day's not going to go too well. So you're going to start your day, same thing, quietly, get up. Okay, whatever you do, your pattern, I don't know, go to the loo, go and get your drink. You're going to sit quietly. Then look at the sunrise, whatever you're doing. If you've got a view, look at the sunrise out the window, say thank you. You're going to say your thank you. You're going to, whatever you're going to do. All right. Thanks for the wonderful day. I'm going to have a fantastic day. So you can segment intend as well. All right. If you're going to go out now, what I do before I go shopping, and it works. You set the intent, because if you've cleaned your frequency and vibration, and you've got no negative thoughts, and you're not attracting any shit, it's clear now, because you're managing your thoughts. You've set your intent last night. You're waking up quietly. You're saying thank you, source. You're having breakfast. You are positive. What are you doing is creating your thoughts yourself, or not just letting your mind you are controlling what you're thinking and saying. So you are going to say, today is going to be a fantastic day. Everybody I meet, people are so helpful and friendly. Everyone I meet is going to be kind and friendly and helpful and collaborative. It's going to be such a wonderful day. I'm so happy. You see, positive thoughts. Not expecting bad people, rude people, unhelpful people. No, that's what happens. Your frequency and vibration is changing. You are expecting it. You're telling source and the universe what you are expecting. That's what you get. What you're thinking of and what you focus on. Now, it doesn't help though if you're cruising along and your mind starts thinking, I hate to tell you something, and this is very true. Because people think, what a lot of light workers and people get tripped up by is they do this side, but then what they're still doing is they're still staying on media. For people that want to practice this, try it. Proof is in the pudding. No media for 30 days. No news whatsoever. Nothing. Do not watch the news. The only thing you should be watching, I'm not joking, the only thing you should be watching is like Abraham Hicks, Dr. Joe Dispenza, whether if you're looking at if it's issues with your health, if you're not sure how the best things to eat and all that kind of stuff. Yoga, Chai Chi, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Abraham Hicks, things like that are uplifting, that are coaching, that are helping you, that you are learning. Okay, that's going to give you information and knowledge that is useful, that is positive. Not gossip, because that's what you're used to. The gossip, the drama, oh, they're doing this, oh, the cabal, oh, the blah, blah, blah. That is completely the old paradigm. That's negative. People say, oh, you need to focus. No, you don't. Because what you pay your attention to, what you focus on, persists. This is why it hasn't left the planet yet. Because everybody's still doing the old way. Oh, we're going to talk about it, we're going to complain, we're going to moan about it, focus on it. Nope. So what most people get tripped up by is that they'll start the day off and they do all this, and then they say, oh, you know, that person, oh, no, no, and gossip, because we're used to it. Complain, we have to tell everyone our problems. We go, oh, do you know this one, he did that, and that happened, and he was nasty. So you cannot ask the universe and send out love when you are judging. So if you're thinking bad, a lot of people don't realize why they can't manifest, because they say, oh, they're ugly, and I don't like him, and this and that. Say they're trying to manifest money, but they don't like rich people. Oh, no, that's too unfair. That's rubbish, and it shouldn't be too much, and bad, and that's too expensive, or whatever. Well, there we are, you see. So you've got all these contradicting energies, because anything you think of. So now what you're doing is putting a positive out there, but now you're moaning, and you're criticizing, and you're judging, and oh, he's this, and oh, I don't like that, and she shouldn't be doing that, and blah, 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 blah. You see, judgment. If you can, I'm not being funny, but if you want to stay in the vortex and this, there is no hate, there's no judgment. There's no, and even the dark, what you think the dark are, because there isn't actually, what you think the evil ones are and the dark ones, even those you have to have love and compassion, because you've got to understand they are here. If things are a divine plan, right, some of them have forgotten, they've lost their way, they don't realize who they are, or it's karma, or they're newbies, or whatever it is, or they're playing that role because someone's attracted, whatever. As I say, the source says no judgment. So you cannot do that, because that's where you're tripping yourself up, where you are talking bad and judging and complaining or moaning or criticizing or being nasty. I know that's where the most people's problems come in. See? So this is why you're going like this, or your frequency doesn't stay. You've got to rise above it as the observer. There is no judgment. Judge not, remember. Yeah, or you'll be judged, and that's a fact. What you think and give out comes back to you. You are drawing it to you. And that's the world you're going to see. Everything basically is a reflection, is a mirror. Everything out there is a mirror. Everything that comes into your experience, you are creating it. Everything that comes into your experience, your world, your thing, is a reflection of the frequency or vibration you are holding right now. So there's going to be good, bad, there's a mix, depending on you, what you're focusing on, you see. So clean it up and you will have nothing. And what we're going to try and do is keep it clean. This is, I'm giving you this stuff. We're going to clean it up. This is how we clean it up, and we're going to keep it clean. See? Absolutely. None. All right, you draw it to you. So you're blocking yourself. All you're doing is harming yourself if you're criticizing, or if you decide to, the normal habit. Right, someone does, and you're going to go and tell your friend, oh, do you know, so-and-so? Oh. No, there we are. You just threw yourself out the vortex. And what you don't want, we don't focus on. So same thing, if you think you're sick and you start saying, oh, I am, well, then and it's going to take even longer to heal. You do a meditation, you ask for the healing, and you know it's done. But it takes time. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 days. You know what I mean? Before you actually see the results, depending on what you want to have healed. But if you keep thinking or worrying or, remember, belief is fundamental. So this is why we're going to change it. And then you're going to, after this 30 day, you will start noticing your negative thought patterns. Almost 99% of the public have a negative view, of the government, of anything and everything. Oh, it's pollution. Oh, you see, everything we say, spit out, is negative. The world is a mess. Oh, it's polluted. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's climate change. Oh, there's evil. Oh, there's this. Why is the world a mess? Because you are creating it. What you focus on, what you believe and see is what you get. It's not ever going to go away unless you change. So you change your environment, you will experience none of that. The world can literally fall around you, You will have food, you will have everything. But the person next door might not have no food. Why? Because they've been watching some media rubbish and telling them, oh, there's going to be no food. Oh, and they have bought it. If you buy something as your belief, oh, there's going to be food shortages, well, you will experience in your life a food shortage. Why would you do that to yourself? You see? So this is why I say avoid the truth movement or the thing as well. Because this, and I stopped watching a while ago because of this. Oh, they're going to do that. Oh, that's... People run off and they say, people, oh my gosh, we're going to get sick. Oh, they're going to die. Oh, it's all negative. It's all negative. And you absolutely create your reality. And if you do not believe that, you are completely wasting your time. And you've got to raise your consciousness. When your consciousness has risen enough, then you can come back to this. Because you're going to carry on and you're going to experience the shit world that you believe and that you see and that you talk about. That's what you will experience. It's not going to change. So your reality will be exactly what you are following, thinking, believing, saying. That is the world. And then you say, see, but it's true. Yeah, but there we are. Factual. This is what's happening out there, and that's why I pulled out of it. And we're trying to raise the vibe. We're trying to raise the collective out of the darkness and out of the mud into the light. So we can change it. We don't have to wait 200 years. You see, this is the point of it. It's frightening out there because, oh my gosh, you know. Remember, Bashar's a nice one to follow as well. A high level of understanding of consciousness of how the game works. Okay. So, suggestion. No media. I mean it. Nothing. Unless it is positive. Like I wake up in the morning, I like to listen to Abraham Hicks when I'm busy, you know, if I come back, I'm busy doing dishes or housework, I put on Abraham Hicks. There's many. As you know, everything's AI. So you start watching something, more will come up. Other channels, doesn't matter who it is. Someone shared one of her things. So I get a lot of Abraham Hicks feeds almost all the time from different channels. They just pop up. Why? Because I watch it. So AI knows, oh, she likes that. This is like law of attraction, people. Same thing. And more comes to me. I don't get any negative stuff anymore. I don't get anything. Why? Because I don't watch it. So nothing comes to me. Very similar to law of attraction. So, and it's very high energy. You listen to one of her videos and you'll feel your frequency already rising big time. But if your frequency is here, it's hard for you to, because there's a big frequency match. You're too low. You're not going to vibe with it. Because you haven't raised your frequency and vibration enough. So you got to get disciplined if you want to do that, which means getting out in nature, doing some exercise, doing meditation, watching pure organic, pure water, taking care of your health, fixing your microbiome, your gut, whatever else you need to do. So you've got nutrients. All right, the stomach produces all the happy things for mental health. So the gut, if the gut is out, there's no mental health there. You're battling. See, you're going to battle. You need to look after the body big time, okay? There we are. So we're going to do that. All right, guys. Routine, first one. Cut all the shite out of your thing because that causes anxiety. You're allowing things in, you're getting mixed signals, and that's why people are, but they're this and that, and they're constantly focusing, and it's difficult, and the mind is too busy. They're all negative programs and beliefs. We do not change the world by, we might know it's there, but that's already that's what I'm saying. Everyone's manifested and it's keeping it there. We want to change it. We only change it by seeing and being and holding at frequency vibration as well, the world we want to see. We want to manifest the new, change it. We don't want to keep the same scenario going, right? There we are. So there. All right, so you're going to do that every night. Set intentions. You're going to say thank you, all right, for everything, for all the things you are grateful for. And believe me, you'll be amazed when you start going at them. You think, wow, yes, I've always got food. I've got a safe place to sleep. I've got this. I've got water. I've got plenty of clothes. I've got friends. I've got whatever. Okay, Gaia, I love, beautiful nature. I love my plants. Whatever, the dog, your friends, your mother, your cousin, whatever you're happy for, you will know. It just comes to you. Start. And the more you do it, the better you go, all right? Very, very important. Every bloody day. Okay, in the morning and at night. And when you go walk, yeah, you can as you go. Thank you. Oh, fuck, it's beautiful blue sky. I love the white clouds, the puffy cloud. Oh, the trees are amazing. I love the beings. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you, you know what I mean? Oh, just keep it. The more gratitude you do, the better. I'm not joking. Big time. It helps your frequency massively, all right? So gratitude, you're going to do that. And you're going to be conscious of your damn thoughts. You're going to monitor your time on social media. Not before you go sleep. 2 hours of scrolling and scrolling, then you're addicted. Then you've got the dopamine, because I shared a video, they do it. It's very clever how they do it. You've got to be very careful of media. It is addictive. It's especially set up like that. It does, and it keeps the brain, the flashes. So your poor brain is like, you see this constant light and flashes, like TikTok, it's the same thing, videos. It's too much. It's training the brain to be too busy. And we are trying to do exactly the opposite. Okay, so only go on for content that is going to, you can learn, that's going to give you wisdom, that's helping with your health, that's helping with your mental health, your frequency, your vibration, your meditations, your cleansing, healing, all right? This is spiritual journey. That's what you want to do. It's your life. You want it to be damn good, not shitty. So you're going to do everything that's going to benefit your life. Okay, your health, your everything, your future, because you do not want negative karma or to be anything, you know what I mean? So that's it. Another thing, no more judgment, no more gossiping. Someone phones, yeah. Okay, listen, but do not get involved in their, don't get down there and get into their shit. Just listen, okay, yeah, but it's not really helping, is it? So don't get in the gossip party, the slander party, the hate party, the judgment party, the anger party. No. None of it. Okay, no hate, no judgment, no blaming. All are one. Okay. There we are. It's not your place to judge, not your place to hate, not your place to do any of those things. All right. You will know when you leave your body too. You'll be like, those of you that, up here, you know anyway. Okay, we're all one. Every single one comes from source. All right. And we have absolute empathy. The ones that are the most, they need the most love. No joke. They need the most light and the most love. And anybody knows this, has been in those things, you know that. That's how you do it. You don't fight You don't fight the darkness with more anger, darkness, and hate and things. You fight it with absolute love and light. It dissolves it. We all know that. You have no fear and you love it. It disintegrates. So you do not. So your leaders as well, anybody, you send love and you send light to them. You send higher, wish them higher consciousness. You see, we want them to raise their frequency vibration. That dissolves things. And you know that. Anyway, people that have been in the astrals, and done these, come across things that aren't so pleasant in there, they know that. Fear, anger, hate will get you nowhere. Oh, it doesn't work. We know that one. Anyone that's experienced that, that does not work. You will just end up coming off the worst end of the stick. So it's absolute love and light and no fear. You know what I mean? That dissolves it. See, that's it. So that's when you walk in that, you are safe. When you stay in that bubble of light and love, you are safe. From negative things, human and non-human, you are safe. All right. The higher frequency, the more love and peace and light you hold, the higher frequency, you don't even tap into the collective drama and chaos. People call, the storm realm or the collective nonsense. And I don't... Like a lot of people, their visions and they're seeing negative things because they're on a lower frequency. They're on a lower realm. They're tapping into the collective consciousness, not source. They think they're getting, they're seeing, no. They're tapping into the collective's paranoia and delusion. Oh, it's going to be the end of the world. Oh, doomsday. That's what they're actually tapping into. So you doing this now, you're going to raise your frequency of vibrational light by practice, by keeping us up. You won't be tapping into any shit. You're not going to be participating in it. You're not going to be watching it. And your life will be fantastic. You will be so happy and blessed. All right, and we're going to want that. We're going to ask for that. Okay, so you're going to keep a note. You can do it. A useful thing as well to keep a jar. You can keep a jar, whether you want to use popcorn, beans, coins, pennies, whatever you want, and just notice when the mind starts going. And trust me, it goes off. You try and vacuum. I've done it. If I'm being in a busy one, Transcendental Meditation, I promise you, it's the only thing. It learns to quieten the mind. It really doesn't much otherwise without meditation. It's very difficult to get that little monkey, to get quiet. Very difficult to get it. But I mean, I was even vacuuming, and now I'm trying to be conscious, like the monks do, right? But consciously when you do the dishes, so you actually in the moment. You've got to stay in the present moment. You must not let your mind go to the past or the future or anything. Now, like if you're walking at nature, you're not thinking about tomorrow, and you go walking and your mind's and your thing. You'll be completely in some other bullshit. You're not even aware of the flowers around you. You're listening to the birds. Breathe it. Be actual present. You're going to smell the flowers. Forget about everything around you. Now watch it. It's a practice. Watch that mind. You'll be vacuuming, and within 5 minutes, you see, poof, it's bloody gone off on its own little agenda. So I'm going to give you tips to help with that as well. We're going to do many lives. Many, many things. I'm going to give you tips to help with that, because I've been through all these things myself, people. So my thing that helped me immensely in the beginning, when I was in a very dark place to get my frequency, was like literally, I gave up. I literally stopped trying to do it and fret and worry and panic and this and that. I just completely surrendered to Source. I said, please help me. And they will. But when you're trying to, I've got to survive, I've got to, nope. Doesn't help. Isn't you cutting yourself off by your panic, and I've got to let the universe take care of you. Surrender. Source will provide and protect and look after you. Surrender. When you completely surrender, if you're in the shit, let the ego out the way. It's not you. You have no power. Give it over to the higher power. Ask for help. Surrender. If you're in big shit, ask them. It will come. Believe me, it comes. All right. You're going to do that. And when you have your bad ones as well, you can do that. But if you try, and I'm going to, and I know you can nothing. You're nothing. It's you and Source. You by yourself, playing human. No. You and Source, your higher self, together have the power in the now. All right. So when we keep trying, we normally be our own worst enemy. All right. Surrender. Give it up. Now, as far as your manifestation, why I'm telling you this is because when you do this and you're walking around in this flow and you're out of the mind, you're in this state of bliss and gratitude, and you're just cruising every day and you just love life every day. You will be, you keep this up, but I'm telling you, you do all the things I'm telling you to do. You're not watching media, you're not going around and gossiping, you're sitting and meditating, and you're sending out love or your prayers, and we're healing to people that need it, and calm and peace to the world, whatever else. You will see your life, you won't even know it. You'll be in your frequency will go so high, you'll be in bliss. But that means you're cutting out all the shit, all the negativity. And you're going to set intentions when you go out. You're going to put a bubble around you when you go out. You're going to go out and intend to spread love and light if you want. It's up to you. Everywhere you go. And when you're walking, you are visualizing this bubble radiating around. You are radiating out love. You're consciously doing it. You're consciously doing it all the time. You'll be amazed, people, hey? You'll be amazed. So you can set the intent when you go out. You can put whatever around you, pyramid, a bubble, or this, fill it with light, with crystalline light, put that around you, whatever else, highest frequency light, and you can send out love. But do it in your meditations as well. Send out love and healing. When you go out, you're going to send out peace, calm to people. You see, all these things. Intend. Every time you go out the door, set something. I'm going to intend. Everybody I'm going to come across, is going to be an uplifting experience. All right. I'm going to spread love and peace wherever I go. I'm going to radiate love and peace out. I'm serious. It's difficult. We do it before you go. Because if most people don't think about it, then it's a bit late. So before you go out the door, you can stand by the door and you can put it around you. You can visualize a massive shield, say 20 meters around you, of the highest frequency, light and vibration around. You can call, I used to love doing this, call in the angels or call in your guides, whatever else, with an intent. I used to do this during the lockdown to help people. calling them and ask them to come with me on my shopping trip. And we used to have such fun. And I sat there, I used to put such a high frequency and intense, incredible people, that nothing with a negative consciousness, no negativity. So nothing that's dark, dense energy consciousness, you'll be invisible to them, literally. So I set the intent that anything with a dark, negative consciousness will not be able to come across my path or even see me. You're invisible to them. You put this thing around you, they will not see you. Trust me, you will walk. It's like when you get to the door, the security guards seem to look that way or busy. I don't know. Anything that's negative or nasty or not won't notice you. It's like they'll cross the road before you get there. This is how powerful it is. Visualize it. And then we go around and you see all these people frightened with their masks and panicking, and I used to feel so sorry for them. And we'd walk through the shop and we'd radiate love and calm. Love and calm and peace. Love. I loved it. We'd go out there purposely and you hold this frequency and you'd have this bubble and you'd say, and you see just love, calm, love, calm. For the ones that are fighting, it's just frightened. Anger, fear. Most things, people, it's fear. So this segment intending is so helpful, people. Visualize it. So you can, 5 minutes before you go even, before you go to work, before you go shopping, whatever, you're going to visualize whatever you want. You can put a thing around you, you can call in you, and I'm going to go, it's going to be peaceful. I'm going to go for a walk, and I'm going to be, it's so peaceful, and whatever you want. So think about before, what do you want? See it, visualize it, and do it. And you will see such a difference if you keep doing this, what everyone calls segment intending. Set an intention for like lunchtime or for the afternoon or for the evening, whatever. And I mean it. Try and get into, I know you forget. Please try and get into that pattern where you're constantly doing that. Okay. It's so important. Intention. For the next day, intention in the morning, intention before you go out, what you intend to do. Visualize your shield. Put up a thing 20 meters around your house. Whatever, clear, I'm going to radiate love. Nothing negative will see you. You can even come into it. Okay, you're going to choose the highest frequency, light, and vibration in the entire creation. Fill that sphere with such high frequency, light, and vibration. And when you're walking, you're constantly thinking, okay, and you're going to spread it, and you're going to spread it. So the more you say it, think of it, believe me, you will notice. Now, the more what I'm saying, you do this every day, you will see your frequency and thing go through the roof, people. That you will find it hard to stay on the ground. You know, it's like, wow, gravity's not working anymore. I'm not joking. But it takes time. That is by eating really well. Seriously healthy. And it takes a while if you haven't, get the gut sorted out and the vitamins and the, diet and health and depends on your health situation. But literally it works. It's so incredible. Okay. But you've got to do that. You've got to do that. And then what I suggest we do, I've just given a rundown. I'm going to try and think of videos to do. But I've got some Tai Chi ones I shared that helps a lot. I don't know how your day goes. But if you're battling with your energy is out of whack, right? You're busy doing clearing. It's like now. Yesterday I see NASA's story was down. What is it? The one that shows the CMEs and sun and the flares. Well, I'm not surprised. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, who knows why. It was out of action yesterday. But yesterday, yes, energies came into the planet. Wow. You could feel them. You could hear them. And today. So we had an inpouring of energy. And that's why we had a bit of a wind and funky weather as well. Energies came into the planet. Absolutely. Wow. You could feel your body going. And you could hear it. So we had incoming, yeah. So there's another one. People will go through probably another thing of some dark things coming up, or energies or emotions or triggers or who knows, Clearing. I did share on my page how to claim back your self-worth. And believe me, people, you have given it away. You cannot believe how much you gave it away. Because nothing can be taken from you unless you give it away. You see, when someone upsets us, we've given it away. See, because we've bought in their nonsense. When someone upsets us, okay, we've taken on that energy and frequency. Because all there are is thought patterns. So all you've got is tons of the collective. Every person out there is thinking, and all these things flying around, right, in the say, astral. They're you can't see them. It's frequencies and vibrations everywhere. So that's what your mind is picking up. So when you're busy, no, okay, it's like watching the news or any of these channels. Okay, news, truth, just stay away from all of it. Any movement, stay away from both sides. It's negative. Okay, because it's telling you what's going to happen. Oh, bad, it's gossip, drama, some nonsense. It's not positive. Show me where it's going to tell you the world's wonderful, everything's great, we've got tons of... No, then don't watch it. So yeah, this is what you're doing. You're tapping into that. So the minute you tap into that and you think, oh my gosh, that's going to happen. There we are. You have now actually taken that frequency and vibration as yours. It's in your thing. You are now resonating, or you're believing that, you see. Don't be concerned, because the more you're concerned about, the more you focus, you see. That doesn't help. So it doesn't help you being concerned about it, because the more you focus on it, what you don't want, the more it persists. Ask for healing and help. That's it. Bruce Lipton tells you the power of biology over belief. It's true. Same with placebo. Where's the placebo effect? What you absolutely like, healing, miracles, where do they come from? People believe they're healed. Same with curses. If people believe they're cursed, well, it bloody works and they will be cursed. Your belief is incredibly powerful. So if you believe and if you accept your healing, whatever else, and you ask for it, and that's it. And just say it will. But this is what these affirmations are for. You are going to say then. You're not focusing on what it is because you want it better. So if you've got a problem now, it's now. Yes, it's here, but it's going to be gone. So my back will be fine. It's going to be healed. It's healing nicely. It's coming on beautifully. I'm very happy. My body's in perfect sea. You can also go to healers and Reiki, all these things. But we will be doing these. What I want to do at the end of each one is a meditation anyway. We'll do different ones depending on what's there. What's needed. Today I did healing on the soil. Joe Dispenza is very good. Yeah. There's many people out there as well, healers and stuff, Reikis and whatever, and healers that they can do things. But you have to absolutely do it. You've got to allow it in. You've got to call in your higher self and your angels, and you ask. The more the merrier. So if you or somebody else are calling in your guides, their guides, the angels, all this help, believe me, you get lots of help. Your healing comes. All right, you've got to absolutely set the intention and be serious about it and have no doubt and want it and call it, and it's yours. Okay, it's like Kryan talks about. He does a circle of 12 every Wednesday. You can join Kryan's group. I think you've got to subscribe or become a member or something. But they do the healing circle. I don't think about anything. I don't know about it. I haven't followed it. I'm not interested. All a lot of nonsense. It's all a distraction. Same with the Johnny Depp thing. I don't follow any of the nonsense. I have no clue what's going on. I do not want to know. It's negative. It's negative. See, it's a game. It's judgment. It's the same thing. It's got nothing to do with us. Our nose. This is why people's energy is screwed up. We must stop. Nobody else's business is yours. Nothing. No other soul's business is your business. We must stop poking our nose in other people's lives, and that's where our problem goes. They have a higher self identical to yours. Absolutely identical. Never resonated with me. They have a higher self identical to yours. Identical. The same higher self, actually. So if they've chosen now not to raise it, not to try and look for help or seek it, whatever else, it's their choice, people. They have different paths, different experiences they want to experience in this life. You don't know. It's not your place. So we don't get involved. We don't judge. We have nothing to do with it. Stay out of it. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. If something comes into your life, it's a test or a lesson. It's a reflection. Because what are you picking up? You're holding a frequency you've got in you. You've drawn it to you. So it's either a lesson you need to learn so you can redo whatever you did before. Pattern from a higher perspective and a higher lesson. So say you've had problems with relationships. You're going to be having another one coming into your life. You can guarantee on that. And why? Well, it's for you now, if you're on this path, to see, to test if you can do it from a higher perspective, non-judgment, no blame, unconditional love, no attachment, da 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 da. So I'm going to give you some tips, maybe next time. What I'll do is give you some tips as well to ask for, because most people ask for, yes, we want to be love, kindness, compassion, integrity, wisdom. Very important. People ask for a lot of things, but they forget about wisdom. If you're asking for the highest consciousness, frequency, or vibration, wisdom, you have the wisdom. So you're not going to cock up on all the other things, you see. People don't ask for wisdom. Ask for the guidance, divine guidance, and wisdom. And any decision, here's a tip I'm going to give you, which really helps me a lot. Say you've got a tricky person you've got to deal with, or a situation, right? And you know it. Say it's a phone call. Now you're expecting the phone call. Before the phone call, set the intent and you ask. Ask, all right? Because your intent's got to be good, not for a nasty reason. That's not going to help. Everything's got to be for a good reason, for yourself and the other. Always you've got to have the other's best, unconditional love of all, kindness and compassion. Everything you do, always ask for the highest perspective. So when you've got to make a decision, or you've got to deal with something, or you've got a phone call, a problem that's going to come up, always. Now isn't it? We talk about segment intent. You're going to sit there and you're going to intend, before you take the call or do it, whatever, you're going to say, please let me see or show me from the highest perspective and perception. Okay, let me see this from the highest perspective and perception. So then you will always ask for that. So whatever you will see the situation very differently, and you will handle it so much better. So always ask for the highest perspective and perception. Always ask for divine guidance, the wisdom. So those are things I always ask in my mantras or your prayers. Okay, I am divinely guided. I am blessed. Write that one down, people. Gratitude and things like that. I am blessed. If you're saying you are blessed, the universe is going to give you more reasons to feel blessed. You want to include blessed. Wisdom. People never think of these things. You want to include wisdom in your gratitude and your mantras. I am this, I am wisdom. Okay? Wisdom. Divine guidance. Blessings. I am blessed. I am divinely guided. I am blessed. Okay, all my thoughts, words, actions, and deeds come from the highest. Okay, there's another one you can say. Highest perspectives. So that means everything you do and think will always be. So you can guarantee you're not going to draw any more shit to yourself. Because if it's coming from the highest perspective and things, you're going to handle it well. So you're not going to, end up bringing the decision. It doesn't matter whatever someone else does. Remember, that's not your problem, how they behave. That's their lesson and their karma, their lesson, whatever it is. If they don't learn their lesson, it's not your problem. Your interaction with someone is only about you. How you deal with it. You see, what you say, what you feel. Here's a little thing. We forget. If you find yourself getting upset, right? Because you think somebody's like, why? You know what it is? Because you are not standing your boundaries. No one's going to know you feel pressurized and be a nuisance or bother you or whatever else you feel you have to do something. You are allowing people then to push you around. You're allowing someone to influence you. Nobody can. You decide how you're going to feel. What you want to do and say. You. What they want to do is not your problem. See? You can do something nicely and kindly. You don't have to. You're not here to jump at someone else's beck and call and please them and do what they want, whatever. We're always going to be with love and kindness. Okay. But no. We just look at them and, okay, that's their problem, whatever, Okay, fine, happy for you. Okay. You don't have to respond. You don't have to react. Your reaction, your behavior, your thoughts, your things are the only thing that matters. And if you do this every day and you get into this pattern, you will see your life change. You will see less negative and eventually no negativity. Nothing. People will walk past you and look at you and they won't help smile. You walk towards them, they will smile. I'm not joking. They see you coming and they can't help smiling. Why? Because your frequency and energy is so good and you've set that intent. You are making everybody that comes around you happy. They're just like, wow, wow, And then the ones that are dark, dense, you will actually see very few people, very few of them. I've done this, I've practiced this, and I've talked about it in another video. Just going for a walk, right? And I'm purposely trying to, for fun. I was in such a high, I've been doing this affirmation, and you're in a very high frequency, and you're feeling, what I mean? You're feeling so wonderful, right? So now I've got this great energy, very high frequency, and I'm set the intent, and I'm doing it purposely with a massive. Now I wanted to see if it would work. So I said 20 meters, and I put a massive field. So I'm sending love and happiness and whatever all around. People, the cars on the road, on the other side of the road was staring at me and smiling. That's how powerful it was. It was even affecting the traffic coming on the other side. All the people walking towards me, it was so amusing to watch. They had no idea. Because your energy is so incredible and so strong, you're overpowering theirs. You're in such a high frequency. You're emanating so much joy, happiness, love, whatever. People, you're affecting everyone around you. People were smiling at me in the cars and staring at me and coming towards me. And as they're coming towards me, big smile on their face because you are emanating that joy and happiness. They can't help being happy. But very seldom, one or two walking that you knew further down the road would actually cross over for no reason, would cross over the road way before they got to you. Why? Because they cannot be close in the same frequency and vibration because they're not a match. As I say, darkness and dense and negative will flee from you. If you've got any dark or negative things in your life and experiences, it's because you are drawing it to you or have already, or it's karma or law of attraction because you've already done that. It cannot be in the same place as you. Trust me, it runs away. It runs away. It's so funny. It's funny, and I watch people will actually cross the road before you get there. Whoa. They can't look at you. They'll walk and they'll look there. That's it. Because their energy is not a match whatsoever. But otherwise, everybody else is drawn to you like a fly. And they can't help it. So you will not have any negative. You don't want to never get negative experiences anywhere when you go. So it's a good thing to change your mind and expect everywhere you go. Everybody's going to be kind, helpful, nice, collaborative, friendly. And it's going to be such an uplifting experience. Everyone I come interact with is going to be an uplifting experience for them. Watch how it changes people. Watch it happen. And you're going to think, wow, people are so nice. You're going to come back and someone's going to open the door for you and push the lift button for you. It happens. I do it. And I'm smiling. Thank you. Everybody. That's what you want in your life. So you're going to set that intent before you go. And you keep doing it. If you're on a low frequency, you've got to get it. It'll get better. You'll see. It'll get better and better. And then you will see. Everybody will be nice and helpful and kind and friendly. You're going to fucking love it. You're going to love your day. But you're going to do this every day and every night. You set your intentions in the morning and when you wake up. Because if you stop doing it, I made that mistake because you get used to this very high frequency. And then I thought, okay, well, I'm sure I can just be fine now. And I did nothing for a month. I wanted to try it. I maybe meditated like 3 times. I did nothing for a month. Yeah, going out, being happy, being normal. But not segment intending, not working on it, not meditating, not doing any of that. Whoa. After a month, my mind was very busy. My frequency and vibration was down. Yeah. And then you get sick as well because that's it. Because you're out of whack. If you're not in alignment, if you want to have no health issues, stay in alignment. Everything will come to you. So if you want to manifest, it comes. It's it, literally. You don't have to try and manifest. Like people, money's going to be good. Money's going to come. They go on. They think it's law of attraction. I'm going to say money. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be... No, because they're trying. You stay in alignment. You become, like I'm saying, do the things I'm telling you now. Practice this. in you, and I promise you it works. I wouldn't be telling you this because I've done it. It absolutely works. But I was not focused on any shit that was going on outside. Didn't have a TV news. I knew there were people locked down. So when I went out, as I told you, I put this massive shield around me, massive light, energy, intended no negative. Yeah. Energy could see you, blah, 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 blah. Went out to spread love and calm and peace. And I'd meditate. I would send it out in my area to people because they were frightened. A lot of old people were frightened and locked up and lonely. So I was sending out love and calm. Love and calm. I'd go walking, I'd do this. You see, remember, when you're doing this as well, you're attracting it, you're holding those frequencies. What you have in your life? Love and calm. You see, because you are holding that frequency by thinking about it in the first place. And the more you send it out to others. So if you want healing, send out healing to other people. Good wishes, you see. So if the only thing you're holding in your mind is good, happiness, good thoughts, you're sending it out to people, you're wishing it, you set a segment intent. So important. Set your intent. I'm going to have a good time, lunchtime. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to feel joy. Set that. Tonight, I want to have I'm going to sleep well. I'm going to go have such a peaceful sleep. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be this. But like as I said, no, you can't sit on TikTok 2 hours before you go to sleep because the light alone, that flashing, is going to keep that. You're going to have a big problem trying to sleep. Your mind is going to be so busy, distracted. There's frequency music. All of these things. You're going to do all of those things in the day. You're going to play it in your house. You can put, like I've got, there's lovely, over there, there's rose petals in there actually. Wild roses. Oh my God, they smell divine. So I've got wild rose petals in that. Oh, nice smells. All these things. So put nice smells in your house. That makes you feel better and calming, right? So you can pick wild roses or flowers, whatever you want. Put smells, incense, whatever makes you happy. Running water, little water feature. Anything that gives that energy, that calm, relaxing. So you're going to listen to that. You're going to play that. You're going to listen to positive things. Whether you want to educate, you need more education on the health, then follow Joe Dispenza. Follow Bruce Lipton. I think it's Bruce Lipton. Follow Bruce Lipton. The more things like that you watch, whatever you're seeking as well, ask source and guide, you will find the answer. Because they will guide you. Oh, the next minute, the video you're looking for, oops, you'll put on YouTube, and that video that you're looking for that answer, you will find it in that video. Bingo. So remember, please, your gratitude every day, every morning and every night, you're going to say thank you for everything. Start ramping off whatever it is. You're going to say your prayers and thank you for the food and bless the food when you eat. No music and shit and TV while you're eating. You're going to eat calmly and you're going to say thank you for this food. Very healthy, nutrient, vital. Same thing with my health. My body's in perfect health. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. Whatever you want. Gratitude. You're going to say your I ams. I am, let's say, worthy. There's every day. I am worthy. I am worthy. Okay, you got it. We're going to do. I know there's people that have got serious. Yeah, it's karma. We got. But we've also got to stop. The mind is going to want to go back to the past. So here's a little tip I do. So when the mind starts going back, you're going to train it out of that one. What you're going to do is say, no, we're not going, we don't go back anymore. We're not going backwards. What did I say? I came up with a nice phrase actually for my mind when it does that. Because remember, don't start a fight with your mind. You're going to lose. Your mind is incredibly powerful. Don't try and fight it. It's like a child. Think of it as a child. You know when you want to distract a child at the shop? No, because it sees sweets or throw a tantrum. That's your mind. If you want, you've got to give your mind something else to think about. I'm serious. So if it starts going, oh, look at the flowers. Let's see how many flowers we can think of. Or immediately. So the minute the mind wants to think of something negative, oh, now you get it. If you tell the mind and you focus on, give it something to think about, something else, it will do that. It cannot think of two things at once. Your mind's going to focus on one or the other. Don't let it focus on the negative. So it starts going to the negative, especially if you've got yourself in a dark, pattern of that. Now you're going to slowly bring it back. What I always say, look at kids. If you're going down a path, right, on a bicycle, you're going this way. You don't look behind you because you'll wipe yourself out. You're going to walk. You're going to crash. You cannot be going forward and looking behind you at the same time. Now the same with the mind. You've got to stop. That's a pattern of looking in the past, history, anything in the past. If it's history, your past, your ex, your thing, your nonsense, your drama, who was ever bad to you, nonsense, forget about all of it. That's karma. Forgive, forget, bye. Bye-bye. You cannot go forward if you keep going back, because you will crash into something. Same thing. Think about that. If you're driving in the car, you're not going to be looking behind you. So that's what the mind's doing. So you're going to tell the mind, no, we're not going that way. We're going forward. It's a good little thing. Just a little thing. So when the mind starts going, say, no, we're not looking about it. We're not there anymore. We're going forward. No, we're not going that way. We're going forward. So that's my little catch, just to bring it back. Because when it wanders off and I start thinking about yesterday, say something negative you didn't like. No, it's going to. So I'm praying. The more you think of it, people, the harder it is. That's going to get bigger and bigger. Tomorrow you're going to think about it. The next day, and you're going to end up having a big problem to get rid of it. You got to. That's why I say it's so important. Do not build up a negative vortex, because then it becomes more difficult. Every day you think of it more. You think of it more. So when the mind goes, you go, no, we're not going that way anymore. We're going forward. And visualize the fact that, can you imagine? It's like driving. If you were driving, you don't look behind you. If you're on a bicycle, you don't look behind you when you're going this way, because you know you're going to have an accident. The same thing. There's nothing behind you. The past is gone. You're worrying about where you want to go. So we are creating now. You can't change you're not in the past. You can't change the past. You can't do anything about the future. Only now. All right. That's enough for today. But segment intend, if I can give you anything that works, is that. And just watch it. See it. Set your intent every time. Yeah, it will be on my YouTube. Set your intent before you say gratitude early enough before you go to sleep. Make sure you're not too tired. And then you're going to set your intent. Tomorrow it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to be, whatever you want to be, right? I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be mindful. My meditation is going to be so easy. I'm going to have such a deep meditation, whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to do, right? Now, if you've got an issue with the evening, set lunchtime. Set what you want at lunchtime. Set your evening. Before you go out like I used to. I love doing it for fun. And people do this because it'll also help you. Because a lot of people don't realize what they're doing because they're not high enough frequency. When you start doing these things, you will see that it works. So you can manifest small things. Start manifesting something small. And then you see, holy shit, you said you wanted that, you asked for that, and there it's there, right? Okay, no, probably not. Ask again, right? Poof, there it is. Oh my gosh, thank you. What you tell the universe or source you're thankful for and you really love and you like, watch them give more to you. And something that you got no resistance about, you probably think, no, it won't happen, you know. Something that you won't doubt, that's easy. When you're doing this, like I'm telling you now, anything you want. Now I'm going to give you the trick to manifesting. Because people are trying to manifest wealth and all kinds of nonsense and it doesn't happen because they focus on it. They're trying. That's the problem. And then you stress and you've got too many blocks against it. You doing this, like I said to you, everything I've told you, you do this every day and you practice this and you keep your frequency music, happy music, whatever, dance, positive. You expect everyone to be nice. Everyone's going to be kind. Only positive expectations. Everything you say. Nothing is negative, eh? Everyone's going to be helpful. The people at the shop are going to be kind and friendly and it's going to be quiet. I'm going to find parking, whatever. Do it. Just watch the shit happen. Oh, it's amazing. It's lovely. You're going to do this. Okay. And then you say, now you've got yourself in this, you've got a good vortex. After 1 month, watch and see. Your vibration is going to be here. You're going to be cruising. You're going to be up here. Your frequency is great. You're going to be loving life. You're going to be on cloud 9. Your energy is going to be through the roof, right? We're going to do this. Watch. I'm going to show you. Those that are committed, do it. You've got nothing to lose. You've got everything to gain. Then you want to manifest. Now when you're in this now moment and you're meditating every day like me, you're going to find you're so much in the now moment. It's like you navigating both worlds at the same time, literally. So it's like you're constantly connected, but you're also obviously here. But so it's like you seeing everything from such a high perspective. You are so chilled and so happy and so bliss and peace, right? Now, when you want something, say I'd really like a phone. Remember, ask, it is given. And it's not your problem how. You don't worry about it. We don't, I want a phone, I'm going to try and manifest. Don't try. That's when you cock it up. Don't try at all. Just say, I'd like a phone for the, you just say, you want a phone because whatever it is, you're happy about it, you want to use it for positive, whatever it is, right? You need it because this one's broken, whatever. And then leave it. I mean, literally. Ask it is given. Just know. This is how much the source. Know it. 1 week and you'll have a phone. I'm not joking. I did that with a few things. I did with crystals, a computer, a phone. I want a phone. Oh, I really would like a phone. I need a phone because I want to do that. And I was like, something you really want, and you mean it. That you really want it. You're happy about it. You really want for whatever positive reason, it will come. So by doing what I'm telling you, what you want to manifest in your life automatically comes anyway. It's a side effect. It's like a bonus. The other way around, people are trying to, they go there to these seminars and because they want to manifest their money or a better job. This is where they cock up. They are trying to. So they're trying to get in the vortex. I'm going to get the vortex. I'm going to meditate because I want to do this. I want that. You see? And what you want, if you think is not there. Because you're focusing on what you don't have. You just don't even worry about it. You're in such a high frequency mode. Ask source and you just know it's going to be given. And it literally is. You just wait. Source will do it. It's not your problem. How it comes, you don't have to worry about it. It just comes. Someone phones you, someone buys it for you, gives it to you, whatever, who knows. You get a bonus or a tax rebate, who knows. It comes. I'm not joking. What you want will come. And when you're here, because you're in a constant state of happiness, peace, bliss, gratitude, flow, you're not focusing on, you're not, I want and trying and pushing. You see, you are giving it to the universe. You're working with the universe and source, not against them. You're not trying, you're not pushing, you're not begging, you're not, you see. I'm serious. When I was doing that, I've tried the other way. It didn't work at all. I was getting annoyed. I was like, I'm going to manifest it. And I was purposely trying to keep my frequency high. Listening to the music, dancing. I was so consciously. I was going out. I was doing this purposely to stay in that high thing, to manifest this. And it didn't work. When I did it the other way around, just chose to be there because I wanted to be in alignment. Because you just want to be. I mean, you're just flipping. Life is awesome. And I was doing this and it was a pleasure and you're enjoying it, it comes. That's it. It was nothing. It was just fall out the sky. Shit. So now I've tried all things so I can see. I've done this and then I've neglected it and I've watched how my frequency went, how I went off and how I got into it. Now I've got to get the frequency up again and start the affirmations. I've been there and done them all. So I'm telling you what works because I have done it. It's bloody amazing. You do it this way. You sit there and you want to be love. I am unconditional love. I am unconditional love. You're going to do this before your meditations or after your meditations every day. This is besides your gratitude. That's a whole different story. You've got to do these. I am peace. I am peace. Because you are stating to the universe what you want to be. You are this and you will become that. You see, you are not claiming. So this is very important. You've got to claim what you want to be. Okay, love, peace, kindness, compassion. It'll change. Maybe now you want to be, calm. You want to be happy. I don't know. See, you can ask for other things. Remember, blessing. I am blessed. Divinely guided. Please ask for intelligent things like wisdom because that helps. Okay. Because most people forget about that. Happy, joy, what? Successful. You don't have to worry about successful. Because if you do this, it comes to you. You see, everything comes to you. You don't have to, everything. I'm not joking. Whatever you want to drawn to you. Because that's why people think, they try and act successful, I want this. Everything, people. Everything. So you don't have to worry about success, about a better job or anything. Everything will come to you. When you're holding that frequency and you're in that gratitude and you're happy and you're in flow and you're in love and you're sending it out and you're not doing any of the things you're not supposed to. No gossip, no judgment, no bitching, no slander, no watching shit, focusing on the negative, thinking the negative, believing of the bad or, the world's bad, he's bad, that's bad, the government's bad. Okay, there we are. No. Put yourself in a bubble. You are seeing it good. You're reflecting it good. Anything is positive. All right. There's enough. Yes, of course, that's what I'm saying. What you be is what comes to you, my friend. So it's no such special person. You are only going to get what you are, the same frequency and match. So if you want a special person, you're going to be that. You're going to get, or if you've got lessons in karma, then you're going to get, you're going to have to practice those. And that's what I said, ask for wisdom, because that's more important. Have the highest perspective, so you don't have to do the test 4 times, and the next boyfriend's an arsehole, and the next one's an arsehole, and the next one's an arsehole, because why? Who cares what that person does? It's nothing to do with them. It's your frequency and vibration. See, absolutely. It's you. So yes, you can, absolutely. But that's why I say, hold these things, unconditional love. That's going to be, some people might find a bit of resistance to that in the beginning, so try love. Okay, start with love if you find a bit of resistance to unconditional love. I am unconditional love. That's what you are out of the physical body. And you will feel that way. If you start doing what I'm saying, give yourself a month or maybe 3, depending on how low your frequency is. You will feel unconditional love for everybody and anything. Anyway, because you will be in a state of bliss. Your frequency is going to be so high. You're going to be above all the negative and shit and drama, and you're going to be here anyway. And that's what you're going to be drawing and feeling and attracting to you. So, but anything you want, you have to hold those qualities. That means what I think, believe, and focus is what's active in me. All right. So if I think men are cheating and men are going to cheat and won't he cheat on me? If you fear someone's going to cheat on you, he's going to cheat on you. Because that's what you believe. You believe, don't fear anything. Why should you? That's a self-worth issue. You see, we'll work on that. I know it's a massive problem. Self-worth, self-love, There's a good thing. I am worthy. Okay. I love and accept myself. Please, people, anybody that's got issues, any sort of self-worth, a bit of embarrassment, shyness, but it's self-worth, self-esteem. Please include those in your I ams. When you go sit in the morning with your meditation, or you're going to do these affirmations, and you're going to do them 3 times, every one. Sit like I am in a quiet, relaxed place. Maybe after your walk, because then you're relaxed. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Please. I love and accept myself. Okay, I fully love and accept myself. Please. This is a big thing. That's why I shared that one. Anyway, for now I've done, but we will do some. And then what I'll try and do is once a week also bring a guest in. Okay. But some of my friends are also shy, and some of them don't have a big following on TikTok. Some have on this one and whatever. Different people, maybe, let's see. But meditations I'd like to do. It would be nice to try and do one after each, of these. But now I've gone through the basics, we will go through, we go through a bit more. But the most important is segment intent. Intend before everything. Before you go out. How you want to feel. What you want to happen. Before you go to sleep. And please, the first thing in the morning, don't let that mind, do not put the phone on, or what the TV, or the radio, or any of that nonsense. Worst thing you could possibly do. When you wake up and let that first half an hour have quiet, have your drink, or your coffee, or your tea, or your juice in quiet and in peace. And then do your gratitudes and set your intent for the day, or rather. The first thing you're going to do is look out and say thank you for the lovely day. Okay, beautiful sky. Even if it's raining, the rain's always good. We need the rain. We need everything. Everything's balanced. Everything's needed. See, for a reason. You just don't know where, what. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, all right. Okay, peoples. We'll make notes. Please do that. Before I go to sleep, I'm going to say my gratitudes, and I'm going to intend what I want for the next day. I'm going to feel, tomorrow is going to be lovely. I'm going to feel such calm and peace. Or I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be whatever. I don't know what you want to do. Every day might be different. You might be battling with meditation. So you might want to, I'm going to be mindful. I'm going to be calm. You're only going to, no crap you're going to listen to, only positive things. Monitor your social media time big time. Don't watch any news, any truth movement, any negative, any drama, gossip, whatever. No, you don't need to actually, because you actually create your reality. Accept. All right. Practice it and watch what happens. Watch it. Love you guys. We'll do a meditation. We're going to do that and try and do that as well. Say before your meditations, during your meditations, or the beginning or after, to send out love, healing. Yes, sometimes you're guided. Okay. To people, to the earth, to the water sometimes. Today I saw the stream looked a bit iffy. Don't know why. So I did healing on the water. You can heal. It makes a difference. You can send love. Okay. A healing into the water. You can do that with the air, with the water, with the sea, with anything. Has an effect. People that, there's a lot of people at the moment that need suffering. People that are looking for love and comfort. You can do one that just sends love and comfort out to all people seeking it. Because remember, we cannot force it. It doesn't work. The law of attraction doesn't work like that. Only people looking for help, guidance, love, healing will get it. Okay. Can't force it on anybody, and don't try ever to force anything on anybody. All right. Even healing or anything you think they don't want. Don't try and force it. It's not your place. You have to ask permission consciously from them or their higher self as well. And don't try and force it if they don't want it, and you know they don't want it. Okay. That's also not a good thing. All right. Love you guys. I'm tired, thirsty. I see it's raining. I'm very glad the internet stayed on because it's been very iffy with the weather. And that one that came in, my internet was off a few times yesterday. And my WhatsApp was off the whole morning. I never got any messages till the afternoon. Not one. Anyway. All right. We got big stuff coming in. Okay. If you want, let me know tomorrow. I'm going to be on tomorrow. Same thing. We'll do it. And maybe there's people, let's see, people can ask, if you need something you're stuck with, please ask me, okay? So tomorrow, maybe you want help with healing and clearing. I don't know, whatever you want, help, healing and clearing. Maybe you want to clear. We can do the self-worth thing together if people want to do the meditation to claim back your self-worth. If you want to do meditation, I'm not sure, whatever. So if there's something you want help with, all right, please let me know, okay? And we can do that meditation to claim back whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever you need. If it's healing, if it's clearing, if it's a physical element, if it's stuff now you're working through, if it's, I don't know. But my YouTube's got all that about forgiveness. So that's already up. Long time I put that thing on, the importance of that. Ooh, you have no idea. And please forgive yourself. So if you do a meditation or you're sitting down and you're asking for forgiveness, you have to do it for yourself. No judgment on yourself at all. Okay, don't feel guilty, don't feel bad for anything. Because Source doesn't do that. That's your ego again. That's that little thing in your ear. Okay, remember. No negative thoughts about anything, about yourself, guilt, shame, nothing. Negative means negative in anything, in any form, all right? Love you guys. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Okay. And please let me know. All right. Even under the video if you want. I'll upload this to YouTube. Tomorrow I'll be on at 7 again, UK time. Let me know if there's anything you need help with. Okay, we can do then a group online. We can do a meditation. We can do a healing meditation. We can do a clearing. All right. I don't know if you're stuck with something. All right. Love you guys. Bye.